Y'all, I have totally lost my mind. Well, maybe I won't make a bunch of videos today. I keep hitting the off button instead of the button that says turn around. Now, a person that has problems with their ADHD would recognize that mess right there. I'm trying to do curtains. I've been trying for 2 days. Now I'm going to try not to turn you off. And that little piece I just turned off, I'm going to throw it out. I was talking about this fence that Jerry got. It's a playpen. It's just amazing. Now he got that for Sammy. That's a little dog house right there. But of course, my Molly girl, I don't know what she does with her bolsters, but she loves to wrap around them. Anyway, this playpen is so amazing because it does not rattle. There's the big boy. You can't go outside. Daddy said while he's working on that stupid BMW. I am thankful, y'all, that I have a car. I just don't like this one. Where are you going, Tobe? Where are you going? Isn't he gorgeous? I mean, he's dumber than a doornail, y'all. We have to say it. I mean, even his daddy knows it. Look, he's getting in the scratching house. Lily loves that thing. After years, we found something that she uses. Anyway, I was talking about Jerry being so good, and yeah, that's the fridge. Keeps making a funny noise. I've had it for 5 years though. Thank you, Lorette Love. Thank you so much. That all my ice cream cold for years. I hope she's doing really good. There's so many of y'all that have blessed me in so many ways with even just a little phrase. I miss you, Deborah Joy. So anyway, that's enough of that. We were talking about all this stuff that Jerry has gotten for Molly. Okay. These little clippers were not good enough, okay? Because eventually, God willing, y'all keep praying, it's working. She's doing 1,000% better than she was. She gets startled, I guess not really startled so much as it bugs her. Like if Leo's gone and he pulls into the driveway right here, it kind of bothers her. So she'll get up and she walks down the hallway. Can you believe that? You can get down that hallway. I was ironing a while ago. And if you go to the left where the ironing board, no, the right where the ironing board is, there's a little cubby under there, and that's where Lily's litter box is. So I was at the ironing board, and she got up, and she came out, and she was walking around, and she kind of, she doesn't skulk or cringe, but she's not standing upright, wagging her tail at me yet. But anyway, she came over there, and I went to reach down to pet her, which was a mistake, and she went over to the corner and got in the litter. Well, first thing I thought is, yippee, she's gonna get litter box trained. No, she didn't want to be touched. She has to be, and I'm the only one really. Jerry tries to, but she pulls back. He's not. I'm the one that's here 24/7. If she potties and I see her do it, or I wake up and I look at the footage and I see that she's pottied, I come out here and I take care of it. And first thing in the morning, I come out, I always close that door by the ironing board. There's too much junk. Y'all, I had it cleaned up yesterday. I promise. I had it cleaned up. Now, I did dump a bunch of toys out in the floor, more for, the kitty cat kids than the doggy. But anyway, I close that door at night when I go to bed so that she's not, getting startled. And because the more you go, that's not really familiar territory. When I was fostering her, she was in the bedroom. And so we decided when we adopted her that we weren't going to do that. That Jerry bought all that amazing pen, and like I said, it doesn't rattle, which for a dog that is shut down or fearful or nervous like Molly, it is such a blessing. So anyway, he paid like close to 240, I want to say, for this pen. But it's 12 panels and one of them has a little door to it. And so when we ever can get her where she has enough confidence to go outside, we're not going to let her run the length of the yard. We will use the pen or part of it to make her area smaller for a while. So I was talking about how much. Hey, Miss Hazel, I bet you're glad not to be around all these clippers, aren't you? Yeah, Hazel hated to be groomed. Hated it. And how much I love Tracy for all the years of kindness and patience that she showed little Hazel. But look at this, y'all. I hope I can pick it up. You see that? It is a whole dog grooming device. I don't know what else to call it, y'all. It is so crazy. We don't have one. We have two. Now, I got this one. He got the first one. And this was on, of course, a very deep sale. I haven't even opened it. It went to his house. But anyway, whatever this little girl needs, she's going to get. Jerry has, at first, he bought this food, and I love Molly to death, but $235 a month, that's a lot of money. But I have y'all heard of Dr. Marty? I bought her some Dr. Marty's food. Now the thing about it is she had a quick checkup at the Humane Society. I know she's not nourished. I know her diet was horrible. I mean, running the streets and having a litter of puppies in the park and just horrible. So, yeah, we are going a little. Hey, Toad. Mommy's going to get you a snack here pretty soon. But yeah, we're going a little bit overboard. Now, Dr. Marty, the other one is food for all dogs, or all dogs food, or I don't know. It's frozen. I hate it. I don't. She likes it. Oh yeah, she likes it, but I hate it. It comes in these great big containers. They're about that thick. They're about that wide. They're about that long. And it's good food. Don't misunderstand me. But it comes frozen, and it's so like watery and mushy. There goes a little hummingbird. Um, don't even think about it, fur bucket. Lily's back in the back where she always is on my dresser, or she does like it right there in her carrier. You can tell the woman that used to just love furniture, and I was always changing stuff around. Jerry's got his throne, the tapestry. I have got Jerry's mom's old recliner. It's one of those icky kind of, y'all probably have one, that I say icky because they're big, they're manly, maroon. That is not, I know that's in the red family, but it's out of my family. Anyway, it's the only chair, it's more comfortable than my other little recliner that I had for so long was. It's more comfortable. It's the only thing I can sit in. The only thing. Everything else, except my bed, of course. But, I mean, I can't, I've had love seats. I've had 3 different recliners besides this one, trying to find comfort. But this is it. So I'm just going to get one of those stretchy covers to put on it. Anyway, I did tell y'all in the first video about my, ADD problem here. But I don't even know if y'all would want to see this. Is this video, it's running kind of long, but they always do. Anyway, what the heck? Where's my, there it is. There it is, my opener upper. Jerry got me this little table. I have to show it to you. Can you see that little table right there? I'm too close. This is not a drawer, it's a pull down thing. It's got a couple of shelves on it, but what it has is a place for plugs and UBS connectors. Good heavens. Everything has a USB connector. I said UBS, I think. Well, you knew what I meant. But here's my opener, the one by the chair. Toby, don't tear that screen up. I know you saw that little hummingbird go by. You can't get out. You can't get out. Anyway, so this is grooming thing number 2. Now, y'all, I was watching videos this morning on people on Facebook putting out their, what do they do? Represent, they share all these little animals that need a home, that need to be fostered. And it breaks my heart. And I think I put a picture on the community page of a little guy or girl. I mean, hair longer than mine. I mean, just hanging. I wish I was a groomer so I could go and volunteer and help clean these babies up. Sometimes they're able to do it, but sometimes they're not. Molly, I got the Humane Society to trim a little bit of hair off of her feet and trim her toenails. Bless their heart, they over trimmed 2 of her nails. And they're black. You can, there's a position you can put the paw in, and if you look really hard, you can see where the quick is. Molly won't let you do anything like that. But anyway, they're so pitiful. But y'all, I have a lot of faith, and you know that. Sometimes it doesn't show, and sometimes it doesn't really seem like it. This ceiling fan is on high all the time. Okay, so handheld vacuum pet grooming kit. I did not intend to do an unboxing. You know that that's not my deal. But I believe that this row of teeth is a de-shedder. I'm pretty sure that's what that is. And you can hook it on to this, and right here, there's different accessories. Now this is a comb, and it's got those little white nubs on it, which are very important. They call them slicker brushes. I have a couple for Molly and one for Lily, and Lily has a Furminator, but they are all very gentle. And then here's some, different clips. Now, this is one of the reasons I got this one. This is an upholstery brush. Now, I don't really have a whole lot of furniture anymore, but one day I will. So that's that stuff. Of course, our USB cord. See, I haven't seen this either. It was really saily, and that's why. Now, here's a crevice tool. I happen to have one, of course. And here's, they all come with clippers. Now, this one is so cool because you attach it to the thingy, and as you're clipping, they're falling in there and getting sucked up into the vacuum. Now, y'all remember how I feel about vacuum cleaners. They are a staple of life, and you have got to have a good one. And I do. I haven't used it since we adopted Molly, because I do use my dustbuster, and she's used to me using that. I can even go over by her bed. I just move really slow, and that dustbuster fills up just like that. But one of these days, I'll be able to use all of these gizmos. When I started the video, it wasn't totally going to be about my babies, but I guess it is. So there we go. So, look at that. I told Jerry I was going to use it in the yard. I vacuum my ground cover. So, which, y'all, is deteriorating so bad. I think with the pavers and rocks in the back, that's enough of that. So I think when this stuff is going pretty fast. It'll be fake grass. Yeah, it'll be fake grass because that stuff will probably outlive me, outlive I don't even know. I don't know. I think it's like roaches. It lasts a really long time. But anyway, it'll be less watering and less work for me. That's a whole other thing, y'all. But anyway, look at this little thing. It's pretty awesome. I can't wait to use it. Now, I don't see, there's got to be a plug here. I mean, a cord. Where's the cord? Is this cordless? And you just charge it? I can't even remember, y'all. If it is, that's awesome. I mean, I hate cords worse than, well, not worse than spiders. We're having pests. I say we all the time, y'all, but it's because Jerry and I are joined at the hip. We are not an item, okay? Don't go there. You know. Anyway, I say that because we are joined at the hip and we do everything together, and he makes sure that everybody at 21 is doing good. So I want to see if maybe this has a little charge. No. It's got, oh, hello. Y'all, this video's getting long, but 22 minutes. Shoot, that's nothing. That's just a drop in the bucket. Let me plug this thing in because my biggest deal, hold on, y'all. Okay. My biggest deal is the noise. Now, Molly, she's pretty desensitized to my big mouth. I drop stuff all the time. I'm always banging into stuff. I don't walk like a normal person anymore. I kind of lurch and stumble all the time. I have an appointment to see if they can figure what's causing that out. And no, it's not Budweiser, and no, it's not pot. I don't know what it is. But anyway, I figure before I, break something. There we go. I didn't mean the vacuum cleaner. The little lid. You know what this looks like? You know what this looks like? A food processor. Wow. Okay, now I'm going to turn it on and we'll see. If it's very loud, I'm going to turn it off immediately. Okay, here we go. That's low. Does that sound loud to y'all? Let me see. That's not bad. Ooh, facelift. Can you imagine having two of these behind you like that? Hey, it does look good. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Y'all? Okay, one more. I think it's got one more. That's it. With the attachments on it and not like right around your face, it wouldn't be bad at all. Wow. I think I want a facelift. Okay, y'all subscribe. Give me a thumbs up and come back and see me and comment and spread the word. Do y'all think I could make enough money for a little facelift? Woo! I might make more videos. Do you know that this is the first time I have had any face on in, I can't say. I really can't. Can you tell my mascara is purple? Can you see it on those 3 eyelashes? Oh, you know you're losing it when you buy mascara to make a video. But y'all are worth it. Anyway, I have got to let y'all go. Are you okay? Are you okay, Molly? It's okay. Maria, and some family are outside talking and everything, and you know how close they live. Best view in the world of flowers and everything. Poor Molly. Oh, I want to see if you can see her tongue. Can y'all see her tongue? Let me see if I can make this bigger. Oh, you can't zoom in this mode. Anyway, that girl is as chowy as you can get. My little chow that I had when I was a kid, she was red with some black, and her tongue was almost solid black. She was, Cuddles was cuddly. Anyway, y'all, thank you for being here, and I know a lot of people have left, and man, do I get that. That's exactly what I deserve. I deserve everybody to jump like a rat off a ship. But for those of y'all that have not, hugs, kisses, prayers. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I just read a thing. Rob Heinlein is a gentleman that used to work at Interfaith Community Services where I worked. And he does all this inspirational stuff on his Facebook. I don't even know how I got over there this morning. I saw an animal, that was it. Anyway, one of the things, the quotes was, it doesn't cost anything to be kind or something. Anyway, even a kind word, a smile, you don't know when the person next to you is in such need to have that. The kind word, the smile, even though, look at those gaps, y'all. I'm having such a good time talking to y'all. And I got to get over there and start sewing on these curtains, and pray for me. It'll be too late by the time you see the video, but Lord help me, y'all know. Remember when I hemmed the shower curtain sideways instead of at the bottom? Remember that? Yeah. Try not to do that. Anyway, y'all, I love you so much. You mean so much to me. And I promise no more. That's a lie. Why would I promise something like that? Next time I get something to unbox, I'm going to show y'all what it is. Oh, I will show you my tablet in another video. I have dedicated my old tablet to Molly, and it plays that music. And y'all, it does help. I mean, the second I turn it on, does she, oh, and lay down? No. But if you watch, you can tell that it does help them. It does. And They say they like reggae, and I like reggae a little in small doses. Uh, but Bob Marley was awesome. I mean, is he still with us? I don't want to say was if he's still here. Sorry, Bob. But I will talk to y'all again, and I am going to sit here right this second, and I am going to start uploading this video. Do something fun today and make yourself and God happy. Can you imagine what our world would be like if every day we just set about making God happy? Whoa, that'd be something. I love y'all. Bye.